Welcome to Chapter 13 on removable media. You notice the floppy drives on the opening screen. Floppy disks are currently a thing of the past. However, if you encounter a floppy disk drive, remember there is a maximum of 2 floppy drives per computer. Also, the cable from the motherboard to the drive is a 34-pin cable. The power cable has 4 pins. The drive layers A and B are reserved for floppy drives. If the cable has dual connectors, the end connector is assigned the letter A and the middle connector is assigned the letter B. More modern removable memory, flash memory, or removable media, flash memory, comes in 2 types. They are the USB thumb drive or flash stick or whatever you happen to call it, and the flash card or memory card. The thumb drive can hold more data than floppies, sometimes thousands of times more data. They do not require external power. They are hot swappable, and some computers actually allow you to boot from them. The flash memory cards are used in many devices like cameras, tablets, phones, and MP3 players. Secure Digital, or SD, is probably the most popular flash card today. It comes in lots of different sizes, the smallest being too hard for people such as myself to even read without glasses. But no matter what type of flash card you use, you will need some kind of reader to access it with a computer. Most of these readers are called all-in-one or 32-in-1 and connect to your computer with a USB cable. Another type of removable media are optical discs. Optical discs store data by using microscopic pits burned into a glass master with a very powerful laser. Then other lasers produce these pits in plastic, which are then coated with metallic coating. Compact data ROM discs, or CDs, store data using the ISO 9600 file system, which is also called CDFS, or I guess Compact Disc File System. The original speed of a CD-ROM drive was 150 kilobytes per second, and since this was the first speed, all subsequent speeds are measured in multiples of this speed. For instance, 2 times, 10 times, 15 times. Most CD drives are AT-API or TOPI compliant and do not need special drivers to operate. And the CDs store about 700 megabytes per disk and can be written as audio or data disks. DVDs, the second generation optical disc or digital video disc, were originally just for video. Usage evolved to include data storage, so the name evolved to digital versatile disc. A DVD can hold a minimum of 4.37 gigabytes of data and as much as 16 gigabytes with a double-sided dual layer. The pits in the DVD are much finer and denser and allow it to hold much more data. A DVD video can store up to 2 hours of MPEG-2 video. The most recent optical disc is the standard Blu-ray. Standard Blu-ray disc can store up to 25 gigabytes on a single layer and up to 50 gigabytes on a dual layer. Your book basically says that Blu-ray video is near perfect quality. An ISO file is an image of an entire optical disc. It is usually the extension .iso. This name comes from the original file system on CDs. An ISO file will allow you to burn an entire optical disc using just a single file if you use the write image to file, or write image file to disk option. So let's talk about troubleshooting removable media for a moment. The key to keeping floppy disks working is to keep them clean. When a floppy disk drive stops reading disks, confirmed by trying multiple good disks, you have to replace it. You cannot fix floppy drives. An optical drive, such as a CD, DVD, or Blu-ray, if it's not working, first check your installation. In other words, drivers, cables. If it cannot read a burned disk, test a commercially manufactured one. There is a possibility it may just not support the media type of the burned disk. If the disk is dirty, make sure you clean it with a damp cloth. And as your book mentions, never clean an optical disc in a dishwasher. Would love to know the story behind having to put that in. If a disk gets stuck in an optical drive, there is a small hole on it, usually somewhere, that you can use a paper clip to physically and manually open the drive. You need to realize that all media brands are not created equal, and not all drives are created equal. So you may have to actually experiment with different brands to see which play nice with one another. Hopefully, in this more recent age, most brands play nice with most drives. In the past, it has been an issue. Remember that video DVDs and Blu-rays have drivers and region codes that can be misconfigured. In other words, you cannot play a Region 5 video in a Region 1 player, so you may need to change those configurations. Also, a Blu-ray disc may have issues with the video adapter or driver of the player that you're trying to play it in if you're playing it on a computer driver, so just be aware of that. Buffer underrun is usually caused by a source device failing to keep up with the recording device. In other words, it can't read as fast as the other device is trying to write. Buffer underruns are a leading cause of improperly burned and therefore useless burned media. The main fix for this is to get a device with a larger buffer. And remember, keep calm and document everything. Thank you.